everybody, this is Alex from Hardcoin Guides, beginning my run for Metroid Zero Mission on hard, no item upgrades. Today we're doing part 11 entitled Wave Beam. This is definitely one of the best beams, and thank God that this game allows you to stack, weapons together. I mean, Super Metroid lets you do that too, but Super Metroid is cool in the fact that you could actually just not only just stack weapons together, but you can also have different weapon combinations too. And fuck these, spider little critters, man. These things suck dick. As soon as you start shooting anything, they just disappear. It's really annoying. Like, yeah, you can shoot the blocks before you grab these little buggers, but if you just shoot once, like I did there, I don't know. I don't know how to avoid hitting them really, but either way, if you can avoid hitting them while you're trying to shoot that block, then great. Easy access. You get down here, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I did that so I can locate the next Chozo statue. I don't think you really need to do that. I mean, if you know where you're going, you could just get it yourself without having it. But I do them just because I think, oh, that's where I have to go. That's what I have to do. But as far as I remember correctly, I don't think you technically do. I don't think that it unlocks the next Chozo statue for you to touch. But I've never attempted that before, though. I don't think so. I mean, it's Zero Mission. I would assume they would just let you just do whatever the hell you want. But yeah, now we gotta go back to Norfair, unfortunately. Yes, I know, it's Norfair. It's Norfair, we gotta go back. Even though we gotta go back, and we do have to cross over this E-Tank, luckily I don't save state it. I fucking balled it. I'm like, I got this. I know what I'm doing. So just easy, quick high jump. Don't need to do a spin jump with it, and just jump right over the damn thing. Be careful, there's a missile expansion right there. Underneath that block back there that you can shoot, those breakable blocks that we shot down before, there is a missile tank, so be careful not to just shoot at it and grab it. If you're doing a run like I'm doing, then yeah, you gotta be careful with it. But I don't think anybody's really doing this because, again, I've gotten, no one's been watching this at all. Everybody likes my Transformers that came out. I think it's more like, it's the typical YouTube bullshit where if I don't upload for a while and then I start uploading again, people start to watch my content. They're like, oh my god, I missed you. I missed watching your stuff. And then all of a sudden, I start uploading a second or third guide right after, and no one gives a damn. Because if I had to guess, I would say it's probably because YouTube doesn't promote my videos as, here's the thing that they should watch. And plus, I mean, I don't think anybody's really interested in Metroid Zero Mission run to begin with. So, that's just kind of on me. But luckily for you guys, I'm not doing this for money or views. So, I do this for me. I do this for my entertainment and my fun. That's the difference. Even though I sound like a complete asshole right now, where it's like, man, you guys should give me views, I'm just saying, I know for a fact that as of right now, no one has really watched this yet. So I could just say whatever the hell I want, and YouTube can't do a damn near thing about it. Which that's kind of the fun part is sometimes about doing these, yeah, I can just say whatever. No, but I don't know. God, I really do sound like an asshole, don't I? I really do. Well, hey, at least I'm not Pokimane. At least I'm not saying the most dribbling, mouth-drooling things on planet Earth just to get attention. So, at least there's that. And plus, I'm not even remotely attractive, so there's that as well. To give her credit, even without makeup, the whole without makeup thing, too, is yeah, she does look pretty regardless. That's fair. But, I'm going to sound like one of those guys, but yeah, personality does mean a lot when it comes down to attractiveness, by far. If you are ugly on the inside, then all that prettiness you have just comes off very fake and not real. And it just makes me think that you're just ugly from that point of view. So, I know, but yeah. Let's not talk about that, I guess. Let's talk about other potential cool things. Hold on. hell is that noise? I'm hearing like a bug noise coming from somewhere. Oh. I found it. It's my Sodar. It's making noise. I finally have a copy of Metaphor. I was gonna buy that in March, so I can give myself some time to catch up and get and eventually get it. So that way, like when I do start playing it, I'm gonna be playing it probably for a while. No, that's not why I'm not. That's not why I'm trying to like pump out hardcore as fast as possible. There's reasons why, job reasons and stuff. But yeah, like, well, to an extent, yes, hardcore is getting pumped out because of that, but it's not really Metaphor related. It's something else. Metaphor just happens to be a byproduct of it. But yeah, I bought it. I'll get to playing it at some point. My brother, you know, he beat it. He keeps talking about, like, all this cool shit that you can do in it, and, like, all these different jobs and classes and shit. And it's like, fuck you. Stop talking about it. You know? It's funny because, like, he's a huge Trails fan, right? You know, he beat the game before Trails Daybreak came out. That's what his whole thing was. And he's a huge Trails fan. He's been trying to get anybody and everybody into Trails as much as he possibly can. He finally did eventually get somebody into it. He tried getting me into it, and I bought the first ever Trails in the Sky on Steam. And to be fair, I'm going to be honest with you, it's not a bad game by any means. It just, like, if you're going to start playing Trails games, just don't start with the first game. You know, you're better off just not doing that. I started with the first Neptune because I thought, you know, why not? And it worked out pretty well for what it's worth. Also, I fucked up here majorly. Even though I did buy the first Neptune game and played that and beat that, and did enjoy it, by the way, I still think that, you know, Neptune 1's pretty okay. Once you get a handle of it, it's like, okay, it all makes sense. Also, I guess once you bomb these things the first time, they become regular breakable stuff. It's pretty neat. But when it comes to Trails of, yeah, I don't know. Like, again, it's not bad. It's got a lot of good stuff to it, but I don't know what it is. I don't know why I can't play for too long. It just hurts my fucking head. I use the fast forward function. Oh, I forgot this. Oop, well, that's who gives a flying fuck anymore? You now know that I save state. Okay, there you go. I did it as a precaution just in case. I thought I could have sworn that I did, but I didn't die. I didn't have to reload a save state, so it doesn't count as a save state now, does it? Who gives a shit anymore, man? Who gives a shit? You guys know I'm playing on Retron. I already told you. I already told you like 1,000 times. Like, this is a real copy of Metroid Zero Mission. I'm just playing on Retron to do it. Because I want to use an actual... Well, I want to use like a Super Nintendo controller. Even though I don't actually own a real Super Nintendo controller. But you get the idea. You get the gist. Who cares? I fuck up sometimes. It's fine. I'm not going to get all that pissy about it. Who gives a rat's ass anymore? I don't know why I keep talking about it. Yeah, I don't give a rat's ass, but I keep talking about it. Yeah, of course. But back on topic here. So, yeah, like, there's... Like, he talks about Trails to, like, no fucking end. And it's like, alright, like, there's cool parts of it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It never really interested me that much. And still doesn't really interest me that much. I just don't really give a shit. You know? In terms of, like, I don't mind him talking about it. I don't... You know, that's fine. You know, he can yap all he wants. I'm just saying... I'm not gonna stop him from yapping or whatever, because it's douchey. I'm just saying that I really don't think I give a shit. And I think that's probably because I started with the original first game. There you go. There's your lava. Yeah, you have to have gravity suit for that. So yeah, if you're gonna play it, I mean, honestly, you can play any point in time. I mean, even for the games that I say that you should start with the first game, even then, still, you know, there's plenty of things I'd say you can start with. Like, if you wanted to play Bioshock 2 before 1, I mean, go right ahead. I don't give a fuck. If you want to play Infinite before 1 and 2, then I don't give a fuck either, but don't have high expectations for 1 and 2 then, you know, if that's going to be the case. Don't just go shit on 1 and 2 because you like Elizabeth. You think that her storytelling is really good. You think that she's a really good character. Like, shut up. Yeah, here's why I kind of fucked up. I'm like, God damn it, I didn't know you needed 2 missiles. Luckily, because this would have been a run ender. This actually would have been this would have killed my run. Had it been that I needed more than 2 missiles to kill these bastards. Because I would have had to figure out a way to get through to another different side to get through this shit. But luckily, I did not have to. And I got away with getting missiles back each time I kill them. So we're good. Oh yeah, we're going for wave beam, aren't we? Holy fuck. That's right. Yeah. But anyway, what would I recommend, or what even would my brother recommend, because he's been playing the fuck out of all the Trails games? I don't know what the fuck he would recommend you start with. I would wager a guess and just say, start with fucking Cold Steel 1. You know, that's what I would just say. Just do that. You don't have to go back and play Sky if you don't want to. If you want to go play a game that potentially might feel more fun and might be more fun, then just do that. You know, you don't have to start with the original old classic stuff. Same thing with Final Fantasy. Like, sometimes... Look, sometimes games are just too fucking archaic, okay? Sometimes they're just too damn archaic, and it's a lot easier to get into that archaicness if you play something later on, and then you can just appreciate the archaicness later. But starting off getting into it, it's like, it's kind of hard to wrap your brain around it, and then it just becomes difficult that way, so... I don't know. Also, I don't think Wave Beam does more damage. That's basically Plasma that should do more damage, I think. But yeah, now we have Wave Beam. We can shoot the walls. We can kill that guy without having to run across. It saves us time and trouble. And honestly, having Wave Beam is just... It's amazing in this game. It just helps out so much, tremendously. And Ice. Ice and Wave Beam together just help out tremendously. But anyway, there you go. That's Wave Beam. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time for some more Metroid Zero Mission. And of course, as always, take care, everybody.